A great teacher of mine once used this analogy to describe our self-imposed limitations. He said that it's as if we have a rotten sandwich in our backpacks and we're walking around all day wondering, what's that smell? We go to school, work, everywhere, and there it is again, that putrid smell. Everywhere I go, that same nasty smell. And then we finally realize that the smell's coming from our backpack. We thought we kept going to these places where the smell was, but what we were doing was we were bringing that smell with us wherever we went. So it's like that with our limitations, right? The sandwich, it represents the self, this limited self that we view, the limitations that we bring to our relationships, we bring it into our jobs, everywhere. And so we first have to realize that we're bringing the limitations into all we do, that we're creating this. Meditation, it allows us to find and recognize the smell in our proverbial backpacks. And now, once we've removed the rotten sandwich, we might have to wash the bag because it might still have this lingering smell to it, right? But then we can put something in that maybe smells a little more desirable or it doesn't smell at all. In essence, as we transform and change our negative habitual emotions, when we learn to stop allowing them to control us, we stop relating to them as who we are, because they're just a view we have from the past, a diluted and wrong view, a fantasy that we've conjured up based on a past that's influenced the present moment. As we begin to do this, they become less and less powerful. So in a sense, we're removing or transforming, really, the energy that destroys our desirable outcomes. Does this mean that this habit energy won't ever show up again? No, it might. But if we've done the work, then the energy yields less and less power over our actions. And now we have clear insight into it and know how to quickly diffuse it. So as we engage in that energy less and less, the energy, it becomes weaker and weaker. And we'll now learn how to create desirable habits by understanding how we created the habits and outcomes that we currently have. We'll see that we, our individual selves, hold the key to creating the habits we desire to have in order to live more abundant and joyful lives. We have all had these views in our mind that we've picked up along the road of life, and basically those views lead to our thoughts, which lead to our actions or inaction, right? Either fight, flight, or freeze. Often we're paralyzed by our views or our past, and very often this is what impedes us from the life we wish to live. We need to stop relating to the limited views we have about ourselves, recognizing that those limits are based on past events or thoughts that aren't even who we are now. As we start relating more and more to the limitless self, which is always changing, we can then begin to embrace the fact that anything is possible for us in that space of limitless opportunity. So we begin to take our narrow view of the world, this diluted view that we're stuck and fixed, and we open it up to the true reality, which is this broad view, our limitless nature. As you begin to experience this, life starts to just become more enjoyable and fulfilling. You begin to change in ways you never thought possible, and as you change your life in a more positive direction, you'll begin to influence the world in a more positive direction. One of the most powerful ways that I was able to do this in my life was through meditation, and then applying my practice of meditation and mindfulness to my daily life and to my own mind that often gets in the way of what I wish to do, right? Sometimes we're our own biggest blockage, right? So I want to know, how has meditation helped you in this way? Or what other practices or experience have helped you overcome limited views and habits in your life? Share in the comments, and if you haven't already, click the like button and also subscribe to my channel here so we can keep helping each other on this journey together.